Hey guys, what's going on? I'm trying out the Osmo DJI Osmo Pocket 3 or something. I don't know, it's not mine. It's my girlfriend's, so we'll see how we go. I kind of like it. But I want to talk today about why I think having a coaching business, a consulting business, selling information online is basically, if not one of, the best business that you can have, that you can start in 2025, that you can grow, that you can scale. Whether you are already a coach in any industry, okay, fitness, whether you have a service-based business and you want to teach others your service, whether you just have specialist knowledge, or if you just want to start a business that is going to give you freedom. I highly recommend you starting or at least looking into a coaching or consulting business, and one where you just have one offer that is a premium offer you can charge a lot of money for. You can work with a particular few clients, frees up your time, but you can also make enough money to be able to support your life, to be able to have you really live the life that you want. I highly suggest you to really look into this business. Now, I'm going to name the title of this video. I haven't thought of the name just yet before filming, but I'll probably name it something like why you should start, why starting a coaching business, or why starting a consulting, or whatever. I'll name it something, but why you should start this business compared to, say, something like an e-commerce business or a physical product business. And I'm going to run through a few things that will really, really help you, because I've been talking about and doing e-commerce for the last 7 to 8 years. I've sold on Amazon. I have done drop shipping. Okay. I've also done things like affiliate marketing and also had a coaching business. So I've run quite a few different online businesses. And if you haven't seen from my other content, I've stopped doing Amazon FBA content completely on YouTube. My whole direction on YouTube has changed towards talking about content for coaches, consultants, okay, even service-based business owners. Really, my expertise and just my general passion has gone towards marketing, towards really this coaching, consulting, info product, okay, even talking to and about service businesses as well. And I really love that. But I want to talk about really about why I think it's one of the best things you can do, as opposed to maybe starting an e-commerce business. Because as I said, I've done at least those 4 kinds of businesses, and I've seen a lot of people start e-commerce businesses and fail, and start e-commerce businesses and do really well, right? But I want to talk about I want to talk directly to you if you have tried to start an e-commerce business, or you have maybe tried to start any kind of business selling a physical product because you think that is the answer to you being financially free. Or maybe you tried to start this business, you've thought that that's the answer, and then you've tried it and you failed and you're not sure why. Maybe you've tried it and you just don't have that push in you to grow it. One of the main reasons is because, one, maybe it's something that you've seen online. Okay, maybe you've just seen a trend online, whether it's Amazon, dropshipping, some kind of physical product business, and you've tried to start it. Maybe you've looked into products, or maybe you have sold before, and you just can't seem to have that push to grow it. Right? Now, it's funny because my main business is actually helping people to start an Amazon FBA business, and I have firsthand, like my own eyes, I have seen firsthand someone build a multi-7-figure business and other people build multi-6-figure businesses selling on Amazon. So I get the question a lot is, hey Jack, since you're not talking about Amazon anymore, does it still work? Does e-commerce still work? 100%. I still see people selling every single day, starting these businesses every single day. And you just ask yourself, do you still shop online? Do you still shop on Amazon? That probably answers your question. I shop on there all the time myself. But I get this question a lot, okay? So yes, these businesses still work, right? But here's the thing. Here's the main difference that I see with something like a coaching business with a premium offer. Some call it high ticket. Coaching, consulting, selling your knowledge online, okay? One, you don't have to sell a physical product. One of the biggest problems people come across when they're looking for products to sell online is that they don't even know where to start. Okay, even if you say, come into our Amazon FBA program, give someone all the steps that they need. Okay, what numbers to look for, what niches to sell in, what's doing well right now, what you should look for, dependent on your goals. Give them all the information. It's still a super overwhelming thing for anyone to start. That is one of the biggest roadblocks that just stop people from starting an e-com business altogether, is they don't even know, they never end up finding a product. So they get disheartened and they stop and they think it's just not worth it. It doesn't work. Some people think it's a scam. They don't even try. They just give up, right? That's one of the biggest things, finding a product. 2 is that a lot of people think that the reason they should start an e-commerce business is because they no longer have to tie the amount of money that they make to the time that they work. So they think, okay, instead of me making $30, $40, $50 an hour, or even $100, $200 an hour, I can just sell this $50 product, this $75 product over and over and over again, and it's not dependent on me working those hours. And that's the thought process behind it, which I understand. Okay, and that's the main reason why people get into e-commerce businesses, to give themselves that freedom. But think of it this way. Maybe another reason why you haven't started or haven't gone through with an e-commerce business is because you're just working off of what is popular. Maybe an Amazon business is popular, okay? Maybe you're just trying dropshipping because it's popular and it's what everyone else is doing, right? Now, I'm not to say that it's not what you should do, but maybe if you have tried it and you just can't see yourself selling physical products for the life of you, and you want an actual business that's going to work, okay, whether you have heard about coaching or not, coaching might be the way to go. Or selling information online, starting an info product business might be the way to go. And here's another reason why. You don't have to sell a physical product. There is super high profit margins in it, okay? So let's say if you sell on Amazon, usual profit margin on Amazon is 30 to maybe 40%. Usually it's around 30%, right? If you sell a coaching program, if you sell your time one-to-one, if you're doing a premium offer for consulting, or you're just selling information, selling your knowledge and expertise online to other people, it is always, majority of the time, 90% plus profit. You're not selling a physical product, you're not relying on a physical product. Second thing as well, which is why it might be a business for you to start. As much as I love e-commerce, Amazon, dropshipping, doing it through Shopify, maybe selling on Etsy, whatever it may be, selling a physical product or not, you are reliant on that platform. So what I mean by that is that if you have an entire business on Amazon, your whole income stream, or maybe it's just part of your income, is through selling products online. Now let's say, God forbid, that business, Amazon, or that platform, Amazon, Shopify, whatever it is you're selling on, goes under or ceases to exist, your business is gone. Your business is gone. Not only that, even have a worse scenario, right? Or probably wouldn't say worse scenario, but a similar scenario. I've seen people who have been doing numbers on Amazon, okay, and even numbers on Shopify, right? And their account gets shut down. Amazon or Shopify don't like the way that you've done something. Even if you haven't done anything wrong, that is a possibility. Now, do I think that should be a reason for you to not go for it? No. I think if that is the direction you want to go in, go hard, okay? Because you shouldn't let that stop you. But what I'm saying is, one thing to consider is that your whole business is relying on these platforms staying up and running, is relying on them having the final say. Now, when you launch a coaching, consulting, or you just grow one of these businesses, you are the business. There is no platform that you need to rely on. Let's just say, for instance, for me, my coaching business, I get a lot of leads. Well, majority of my leads are done through running Facebook ads, done through running Instagram ads, or let's just say Meta ads. Now, if that platform shuts down, my business doesn't essentially go anywhere at all. I'm not relying on a single platform. If my ads stop running, I'll find another platform to run ads on, and I will tweak things as need be, okay? Let's say, for instance, my program and where all my training and all my clients that come into the program, it's held on Skool. Let's say if Skool was to shut down, I would just move that platform to somewhere else, right? And I would host my community and all the training somewhere else. The thing I'm saying is I'm not reliant on one platform, and I can move my business elsewhere, okay? Let's say if my Instagram or my YouTube gets shut down, I'll start on another platform. That's the thing. It's that I'm not reliant on one thing. So if you have a physical product business, an e-com business, and that platform, unless you have your own website somewhere else and it's not reliant on anything and you're getting all your traffic from different sources, you are relying on that platform. With a coaching business, you're not. You are the business. So higher profit margins, you are not reliant on platforms, right? And 3, with a coaching consulting business, you are working within your area of expertise and within what your passion is. Okay, so majority of the time when people start e-commerce businesses, they're not passionate about selling physical products. Maybe they have a vision for a product that they love. That's a different story. If you have visions of building a brand and you want to be this next big brand on Amazon and you have a vision for a product that's really going to help people and that is your driving factor, 100%, if you keep working towards it, you'll make it in e-com. No doubt about it, as long as you keep working towards it. But majority of you don't have a passion for selling physical products. Your passion is, I just want a business that gives me freedom. Now, if that was the case, why don't you start a business surrounding your expertise, surrounding what you love to talk about? You get to talk about what you love, what you know, helping other people with what you already know in your area of expertise, in your passion. Why don't you start a business surrounding that? Because you're passionate about it, you're going to have the push to grow it, and it's going to be something that you love to do day in, day out. I can tell you from first-hand experience, majority of people who go into e-com businesses just for the sole fact of making money, they ultimately lose because there's so many parts of that business that they just don't like at all. They don't like product research. They don't like setting it up with suppliers. They don't like setting up their accounts. They don't like trying to scale it. They're just in it for the money and that's it. Okay, and that's where a lot of people lose because it's not their passion. Okay, and that's understandable. But what I'm saying is coaching, consulting, it gives you the opportunity to be within your passion. It gives you the opportunity to have a business that you truly, truly love. And that is where the money comes in. That is where freedom comes in. Okay? A lot of these businesses, majority of them that you see online, they work. But my word of advice, after being an online business for the last 7-8 years, being in e-com for that long as well, and also having a coaching business, right, that I've been successfully running for the last 5-6 years, what I'm saying is go into something that you are passionate about and that you enjoy. Okay, so they are the main components as to why I think maybe it might be better for you to look into this business, to start a coaching consulting business. And if you're sitting there thinking, okay, well, Jack, this sounds fine, but how do I even go about starting this? Go and start watching my content. Okay, I literally go more into depth on how to start this kind of business, what I did. I've actually got a video there that's got my whole journey of how I'm doing a coaching business, how I'm growing it, how you can get into it as well, and really how you can start with your own offer, and how you can really, 1, figure out what the hell it is you're going to sell, 2, who you're going to help, 3, how to, once you've got that offer, how to then market it and start selling it to people, right? And how to actually make money from that, okay? More than anything, the reason why I talk about this is because I have a deep passion for it, and I more than 100% believe in my soul that this is the business that is going to be the answer for a lot of you out there. You just don't know it. Maybe it's that you haven't seen enough about it because it is quite new, right? Maybe it is you just don't know enough about it that you've really even cared about it, and maybe you just don't see the potential in it and you don't really know anyone that's doing it. These other e-com businesses, they've been around for quite a while and so many people are talking about it. It's just the market is flooded, okay? Again, they all work, okay? These e-com businesses work. I'm not saying that they don't. It's just that maybe it might be something different. Maybe a coaching business, starting something with where you are charging for what you know, your expertise, and you're able to help others with your unique way of things, of how you've learned things. Maybe it can be you've lost weight and you want to help other people lose weight. Maybe it has been a business that you've started and you're able to help other people start these kinds of businesses. Maybe it is skills you've learned from a job, or maybe it is just a hobby that you love, that you want to talk to other people about. These are all things that you can turn into what I call either a premium or a high ticket offer, and you can sell it. Now, one last thing, what do I even mean by, just to end, before I end this video, what do I mean by premium or high ticket? I mean something that you can charge anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000 for per client. And if you're sitting there thinking, how do I charge that? Again, go and watch my other videos. Okay, I talk about that. But last thing I'll say is that there are a lot of people out there who want to learn and want to know what you know or what you've done in your life. Okay? I personally believe that this, again, is one of the businesses that is going to make a lot of you a lot of money. And not only that, the more important thing, you're going to have a business that you love. Okay? Business isn't for everyone. But if you have tried e-commerce, if you are looking for an answer of what should I do, what business should I start, how do I actually break out of this and finally fucking get free? Like, how do I do it? Please, I would highly suggest to go and start watching the coaching content that I have on this channel. Look at how I've done it, apply it to your own life, and really look at how you can start building, or at least how you can just start this kind of business and get into this. I guarantee this stuff isn't going to last forever, but the point that we're in right now with the current space of coaching, consulting, or this premium service, high ticket stuff, we're like in a golden era, right? So it's not going to last forever. I see this growing, and there's stats on this as well. This is going to grow until at least 2029, right? It's going to really ramp up the online space, the online education space, and it's going to get even more and more. Well, the opportunity is going to grow even more, but it's not going to last forever. Okay, nothing lasts forever. So I highly recommend to check this out and look at how you can do it. Just go through YouTube, start researching, go through my content on YouTube, start Googling, look at how you can start a coaching or consulting business and how this can fit into your lifestyle. Because I 100% agree, or 100% believe that this is the answer for a lot of you that you're looking for. Okay. Again, if you want to learn how to do this, go and check out the content on my channel. I know I was rambled on a little bit here, but I just had a lot that I wanted to get off my chest. If you have any questions about this kind of business, or if you know about this business already and you're just looking at how you can really do this properly, and you have any ideas for content that you want to see, again, I've been doing this business myself for the past 6 years. Okay, I even help other people to do this kind of business as well. If you want to see more on that, go on the Instagram down below and you can see my stuff there, or it'll be in one of the links down below or something like that. But I'm not here to talk about that anyway. But comment down below if you want to see any videos of stuff like this and any particular topics. I'll be happy to go more in depth with this. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you're watching. Stay safe. I'll see you guys in the next one.